Press enter.
Ah, damn.
Episode 28, take 2. Episode 28 of the Salt Happens podcast is presented to you by Corona, the virus.
Is it episode 28, Mike?
It's
29.
All right.
Brought to you in part by Reading Rainbow.
Salt Happens podcast, episode 29, take 3.
And I got money, hoes, money and hoes. I got money, hoes, money and hoes. Salt happens. Come on, monkey boy, do it. Y'all ready to catch these
Hi.
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
For,
He's not doing it.
I can't do this.
He's fighting it.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't
What?
do
You want
this.
to talk about mermaids?
Come on.
No, I can't
Come
do
on,
this,
bro.
man. I'm trying so hard in my heart not to be going in on people.
Hey, Derek.
Yo.
Yo, if you weren't with AJ, would you fucking
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, no. No. You fuckers are not going to corner me into this one.
What?
You
Mermaids
fuckers are
aren't
not
real, so how can you get in trouble?
No.
I'd do it.
Why?
Clearly.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
What?
Is it the
Dude,
top
they-
half? Is it top half or bottom half?
We ain't got there yet. Hold on.
It depends. I'd do it. Why not, dude? I mean, they're pretty, right?
All it takes is a couple
got-
fish pellets.
They got pretty features and stuff. Like, you can't
Bro,
discriminate.
We haven't even
Bitch.
confirmed. We haven't even confirmed if he would even make it with
No.
said fish lady.
No.
Would you do?
No, I would not.
If you were single,
Some-
would you mess with a mermaid?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because after reading all the fucking folklores about what fucking mermaids are, no, I'm good.
Why not? The Greeks knew what harpies were. They knew what those what gorgons were, but they were still over there trying to slap tits. I mean, yo, they was literally going on boats to get turned into stone.
Nah, I'm good.
One after they was lining up. There was a queue.
And look at where they are. Look at what happened to them.
Yeah, they have like.
That's
You
us.
don't know what fucking happens to people who fuck with a mermaid?
No, I don't because I've
They
never
write
met
songs
one.
about them. That's what
I'm
happens.
trying to find out.
They write songs about them, and they live happily ever after.
Nah,
it's
y'all
a little
can go
fish
ahead and
baby.
figure that shit out for yourselves.
How you think we got seahorses, man? I mean, interspecies mingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Let me just go ahead and remove the fault from you, Derek. It's a question that I brought up in the group chat. Let's say you fell in love. You already in love with this mermaid, right? It's already said and done. Y'all already together, right? But you found out that while with her, them fish parts kind of slap harder. Would you use your one wish for Ursula to go ahead and make her a whole fish?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah.
Why not? You gotta have a reason. Can't just say no.
To make her, wait a minute, now are we talking about make her a full fish?
I'm not talking about like fish on your plate fish. I'm talking about like a fish woman fish. She's like a humanoid fish, but she's mainly fish.
Why is this happening?
I don't
Okay,
fucking
all right,
know.
all right.
Because Derek
Derek.
decides not to be a part of the group chat and never answer the questions that we asked.
Are there male mermaids?
Yeah, they call mermen.
There's gotta be.
Are they circumcised?
I don't know. Didn't you
We're not
see-
going back to
Did
this
you not
shit.
see The Shape of Water? Women love mermen. They love messing with mermen.
All right, so
All right,
Derek,
so,
check
okay.
it out, man. Check
Okay.
it out. Hear me out. Okay, 50-50. You find out you make the fish part 85%, would you?
Hey, hold on, dog. Now, this is under the guise of you already understand that the fish parts is doing them things to you that human part can't. And you want more. You want more. You want more.
Why do I feel so fucking trapped in this conversation?
I know. It's
Maybe-
starting to
I
make
don't
me
fucking
awkward
know.
too, man.
I mean,
I out Yeti.
You really did, to be honest. I'm not
Hey,
even
what?
gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
So,
I really don't.
would you?
Let's go around the circle. Ryan,
Hold on, I'm lagging. I'm fixing something.
Eric,
Yeah, I'd do it right away. Hell yeah,
Yeti.
right now.
No.
See? I'm not the only one.
I still have a I don't know what part, like, is it okay because they have a human head?
It's going to be 85% either way. You either wish for it to be more human or you can wish for it to be more
Yeah,
fish.
but if it has
it's
a
gonna
fish head and a woman's body, like, no, I can't do that. Like,
Why
it's
not?
weird. I'm not looking at a fish while I'm having
You're
sex.
in love, Yeti.
Just,
You're in love. Love is
I
blind.
wouldn't fall in love with a fish. I never would fall in love with a goldfish.
You don't know.
Weird.
You don't know. You don't know. You haven't experienced the love that a goldfish can give you.
No, I flushed them down the toilet though.
Yeah, because you're wrong, and that's kind of racist.
That's racist against fish, bro.
Wait a minute. Where is this coming from?
Yo, that's
I mean,
fucked
are they
up.
circumcised or not? That's what matters.
Nah.
Why does it
Hey,
matter? You're
you
messing
can't
with a
just-
mermaid. It's a girl.
Yo, I'm here for it as long as the top half is lady and not fish. Because otherwise, you know, they're going to be standing upright like this, and their mouth's going to be all up here.
Yeah, but
The
the
eyes
benefits,
sticking out forward in their mouth.
benefits of them having a fish top half and like a human bottom half would be that you could just stick their head in a cooler and just go to town, you know?
Now, there was a Family Guy
Not in a
about
cooler.
this. Lois got shipwrecked, and some merman came up, and he had the top half of a fish and the bottom half, and he wasn't happy. She didn't want to get it with him.
Where would you keep her?
In a
Bathtub,
fish tank.
swimming
What
pool,
kind of f***ing fish tank is gonna hold a mermaid at your house? What?
swimming
I
pool.
don't know. Who's gonna
How
clean
you-
the fucking tank?
Yo,
Like,
She
we're
is.
talking human-sized fish shit. Who's cleaning that? Because I ain't cleaning that.
she's cleaning it. You wipe your own ass, don't you?
She's
Kayla,
just swimming in
your
her own
wife
shit.
does-
just
your wife
scooping it
doesn't
out.
clean up
She
your
just
shit?
catches
Catches it with a bag, man. When it floats up like this, like in the pool, she has a bag there waiting and catches it and like ties it off
Okay, what
Yeah,
is
and
she?
chucks it out.
What is
No,
she?
because that's a good what you just said, Ryan. Because she's part human, so she's smart, so she knows how to take care of her shit. you know?
Yeah,
You assuming that fish aren't
So-
smart?
you got arms, man.
What is this racist shit that's going on in here today?
Okay, so what does she eat? Fish food or regular food?
She eats whatever she wants to eat.
So
Yeah.
even Ryan's thinking like that's a damn good question.
Like, then I gotta bring it
I
to her
guess-
all the time?
Well, I
Yeah,
guess it
how's that
depends
any
on
different
where
from how
she
you
grew
live
up
right
at.
now?
Right.
Okay, so what
When
about
you're
the
married?
lifespan?
You got to bring food to people, you know.
What
Okay.
about the lifespan?
Okay.
Are we
so
talking
hold on, hold on.
a month, a year?
You asking if she's gonna live for a year? Fish live forever.
That shouldn't depend on whether
I
you
can't afford
because you love her. Why would you ask?
This
how
fish
long-
gonna hell outlive
How
you,
How am I
bro.
gonna
Like,
flush
I can-
a human-sized fish down my toilet? How the fuck am I supposed to do that? I can't just have a yard littered with half fish, half women bodies. I gotta do something with them. I
You
mean,
gotta put them in a pond.
The fucking,
Just fucking catch and
fucking
release.
Mike
like
over
this.
there.
Like a koi fish?
Yo, Mike's face is
Have a
killing me.
mermaid find out back and just go out and talk to him. How you guys doing?
You
Yeti,
are forgetting one key thing here.
you are supposed to be loving this.
Yeah, you were in love. Do you talk about burying your wife in the front yard, bro?
We can't even go on a date, bro.
Why can't you?
Why
Why?
not?
Bro, you get a
Where
wheel,
am
you
I
get,
going to go? The Krusty
You can
Krab?
go to
The lake.
you get a wagon, man, and you put a fish tank on top and you pull her around town.
You remember how
I'm
they
basically I'm basically going to be SpongeBob in Sandy's underwater dome. Is that what you're saying?
No, here's what you do. Have you ever seen the movie Free Willy?
Yeah, the whale that jumps over and he gets to wave at it every.
How they get Free Willy to the part of the ocean where he could jump over there with rocks?
Am I just
Yeah.
supposed to like throw food up as she goes over?
You will adjust. You will learn to adjust.
I'll
love
ride
her.
it. It's just, if I'm dating
You
somebody,
gonna
that
have
sounds
a little
I'm
trailer
riding
on the
it.
back. You
I'm
gonna have a
riding
little
it.
trailer on the back of your car. It's gonna have 2 little belts to support her weight, and then you're gonna have Logan. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be a third wheel, and he's gonna have a water bottle just whenever she get a little dry. And she gotta get to our
Mom, he
destination.
loves
But
her.
you better go somewhere where there's some water. That's on you. Because if she died, you going to jail.
What am I supposed to do whenever we go
Wait
through
a
those drops
minute.
where they're like, "Hey, conserve water"? Just look at her and be like, "Well, babe, I'm sorry. I guess you
This
have
is
to
on you. Because you fell in love with the mermaid.
I didn't fall in love with no fish. This is your machination. This is from your brain.
But we are living in this scenario. So you have to answer
So we're
like
talking
you're
about
living
Derek.
in the
Anyways,
scenario.
Derek, would you fuck a mermaid?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Derek, would you fuck a mermaid?
Ain't nobody talking about all that. I just asked a simple question. Y'all beating around the bush, acting like y'all
Okay,
wouldn't mess with no mermaid.
Would you date a mermaid?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Why not? I mean, it falls down to the same concept. It falls down to the same question. Okay.
Does she
Yeah.
smell like fish?
Well, that number one. Number two, if she dies, that's on me. Why would I go into a situation like that?
No, you black.
No
you
one-
ain't getting away with that shit.
What?
I said, you black, you ain't getting away with that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So why the fuck would I put myself in that type of situation?
I would if I were to date a mermaid, because she might be out like hanging out with the schools of fish, you know, kind of getting some fish sticks.
Bro. Yo, why Eric say, yo, what if you get some sushi and you with her and they got eggs in it?
But what does she use for a blanket? Seaweed?
She regulates her own body temperature. She's a fish, bro.
What about when I gotta take a shower?
Episode 29 of the Salt Happens podcast, where we just
I'm sorry,
established
excuse me.
that
Out of the way,
the Yeti
shower.
and Derek are racist against fish. So if you're a fish person out there in this world, make sure you tell Poseidon with his trident to come whip their ass. I am one of the 5 hosts of this sinking ship. No,
Wow.
He said this sinking ship.
yeah, because we trying to go where the mermaids are. We trying to go under the sea. Under the sea. I am your host of Mighty Shields, a.k.a. Salt. Sorcerer Supreme. And I'm joined with...
What's up? It's Darks, you know me. Ka. Hey, how you been? Episode 29. Did you like? Well, if you didn't, then that's okay. But yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that. If you like what you're seeing, you should listen to Ryan.
That was glorious. That was the best intro ever.
I'm done. All right.
Yo, I'm still thinking about mermaids. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm like trying to run through this scenario in my head on how this would work out.
it won't.
Love
Well,
always
it's-
finds a way, Derek. You just so
I love
resistant
her.
to it.
You don't understand. I love her. This will
Right.
work.
This
I
is
will make
love.
it work.
We will make it work.
I think that's the first problem, that you fell in love with a hat fish person.
I can't help who I love.
right. You
Why
love who
are
love.
you out in the sea looking for love in the first place?
Love.
No,
I
was
didn't
not
go looking for
in the
love.
wrong
Love
place.
found me.
She just found her way into your bathtub somehow?
I was
No.
fishing. I was fishing, and she bit the hook, man. She came up, and she kind of flirted with me over it. She was like, "Is this your hook, or are you happy to see me?"
Whoa!
Relax.
I will allow it. I will allow it.
Relax.
I will allow
I mean,
it.
we're gonna run into issues whenever I got to clean her and gut her and
You
then
don't-
fry her
Oh
up.
God. Anyway,
Why would you do that? She's part
It's
human.
fish.
She got rights.
The top half does.
She has 50% rights.
Anyways,
Right.
it's your boy.
I'm gonna give me some tartar sauce.
Oh,
Your
God.
boy, mermaid hater.
All
I
right.
ain't so fucking mermaid hater. Fuck you. Anyways, it's your boy Derek, aka the Kid, aka that Milfy Muppet. Damn,
Milfy Mafia? What podcast?
I'm deceased, bro.
Anyways, that Hoodie Mafia, aka that Sweaty Lavender. How y'all doing in this coronavirus season? How y'all doing? Me, out of sheer irony, watching that Legs Linguini over there drinking that Corona.
This is delicious, bro. I ain't gonna front. That lime said take it to another level. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you're
God.
gonna have it with lime.
But no, go ahead. I'm gonna hand the torch over to Sir Yeti, who.
Are you
also
sure you want to
feels-
do that?
Yes, because to be quite honest,
Hey.
you're on the same page as me about this mermaid shit.
What's up? I'm the Yeti. I'm also a former fish racist. What's up?
Hi, Yeti.
See,
It-
one day you're gonna want a pod. You're gonna want a pod, and we can really have a discussion because I see you holding back there. You're holding back because you got AJ looking at you,
yeah.
breathing down your neck. But one day we're gonna be at a pod. See, I ain't trying to see your messy ass house. Clean up, bitch.
You little bitch.
Anyway,
I'll magnify this shit for the both of you.
oh yeah, that's
Is that how you caught the fish with your earthworm?
I'm so through. Anyways, as
All
you were
right, that
saying,
was kind of
Mike,
good though.
Mike's like, I am not.
I hear they're irresistible.
I didn't get that. That went over my head. So,
Well, so did Free Willy, but it's okay.
no, Free Willy didn't go over my head. Free Willy going over your head. They gave you the cheat code of how to make love, how to take your girl on
Literally
the
in the
desk.
movie, Free Willy jumps over the rock barrier.
Yeah. And in that same movie, they show you how to transport your mermaid girlfriend, but you failed to realize that.
I can't afford a helicopter.
Love will find a way.
Yeah, on the top of my car.
You tell me right now. We're going back. Sorry, listeners. Sorry, viewers. We're going back. So you telling me right now, if all of a sudden you hear a thud in the bathroom, that's Kayla screaming, right? And you walk in there, and now she got fins.
That's fine.
Yeah, you gonna cook and flay and throw tartar sauce on her like you said?
No,
You might
but
throw tartar sauce
she's
on
not
her.
some
Y'all
rando from the ocean.
Y'all some freaks. You still might use that tartar sauce even if she ain't got no fins.
I mean, she's not a rando though. I know her.
And I'm saying
Yeah, but
this
she was
mermaid
one
wouldn't
point.
be a rando.
All right, let's change this up. If Kayla was somehow turned into a mermaid,
And then she changed your life with them fish parts. You going full fish, Kayla?
Yeah.
there you go.
There you
I mean,
go.
I'll get a little tartar sauce.
Put it on his beard. Rub it in. Do I smell sexy, baby?
And then she tells him that's racist to fish people.
I'm not even
God.
gonna bother explaining this to the audio listeners what Yeti's doing right now.
I'm really not.
Probably best that you don't.
Please
We're
don't.
just not gonna acknowledge it.
Probably for the best.
Anyways, so how's everybody's week been?
Good, man. What about you? How's your week? Since you've been in the chat a little bit more, couple days. We've been
Couple
seeing you
days.
there a little bit.
Yeah. No.
I heard you got the coronas.
No, I do not. But everybody.
Well, why don't you
know-
tell everybody why you home for a month? If you ain't got
Bitch, I ain't-
coronas.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all on wax. On wax. I ain't gonna be home for a whole month. I'm gonna tell you that
Oh,
much. Right.
oh.
I ain't gonna be home. I'm telling you that much right now. Number one, if you ain't paying me, if you ain't paying my fucking bills, and I'm talking about for using my data, my internet, nah, We using your shit. Number one. Number two, this shit, I ain't even phased by it. Really don't care. I'm going into the office building come Monday. It's already been put on wax. I am coming into the office on Monday.
Yeti do dab.
Oh God. Anyways, but no, my job pretty much sat out there and declared it as a state. Well, the state of North Carolina has declared it a state of emergency, and pretty much it's
a national state of emergency.
Yeah, it's an entire country, Derek. Not just you, Derek.
I didn't say just me, you simple bitch.
Look here, you son of a bitch. You
But
just
anyway.
said your state.
State of North Carolina went into a state of panic, pretty much. And everybody sat
Oh,
out
he
there,
just got a country accent real quick. That was funny. Say it
just
again.
like everybody sat out there and went out and bought all this fucking toilet paper. They're starting to major companies, which I still don't fucking understand. But I saw
it's more
some
than that now.
Well, anyways,
Translation.
I
Derek
don't
don't
care.
want to be at home for a month in the house because he don't want AJ to know that he home all the time. So he can tell him do shit all the time. He don't want to be caught up in the house because it's funny. As soon as I brought up, hey, if you're home, you gonna have to be in the chat a little bit more because now you got no excuse. Ain't nobody breathing their neck. He was like, hey man, I'm about to find out what's going on in this building. They gonna let my ass back up in that bitch. Hold on, dog.
no, that ain't the no. I just no.
Don't touch your
No.
face.
Yeti failed.
Oh wait, I'm good.
Anyway,
That's Yeti's Corona hands.
yeah.
Yeah, Yeti got the virus. To the audio listeners, I guess we should address that Yeti has baby hands.
Oh god.
So
Oh god.
You should go to our. You should go to our.
Yeah, it is
YouTube
absolutely
on
the funniest thing in the world.
You
Yeah.
should go to our YouTube. Link will provide.
It's I'm sorry, audio
It's
listeners,
something.
that you gotta hear all this fumbling and jumbling around.
Fucking clickety clack.
He's trying to drink something. All right. Anyways.
So yeah, I'm not staying up in the fucking house for a fucking month.
Goddamn carrot top over here.
Anyways, Ryan, how has your week been?
You
Sorry.
wash your hands.
No.
Ryan, what was that game that you were playing a second ago? We were in
So-
on our Discord. By the way, join our Discord server. Link below. Ryan,
What's up?
I'm saying
The
what was
game
the
that
game
you were
that you
playing.
were playing?
Oh, Graveyard Keeper.
I'm about to serve a
You
new
join
Yeti
up?
until you stop fucking around.
Clickety clack, put the little hands back.
God damn. Where's this fucking mute button?
Anyways, so what's the game about?
Oh God. Well, you die somehow or something happens. You wake up in a graveyard and you're the keeper now. You know, you don't really know much more. Talking Skull tells you that.
what's the game called?
Graveyard Keeper.
Oh, well,
And you got like a little communist donkey comes in and brings you body. Yes, he is communist because he says he is.
you were running
communist?
around with like human flesh.
Hey, all right, Eric, you need to stop judging me. All right, I needed to make armor. You take the bodies that the communist donkey gave you and you bury them in the graveyard. But in between there, you can get parts you need, like skin.
Bro, you made a armor suit out of skin.
I needed skin.
I mean, it's
I don't
no
have
different from
pigs
Monster
yet.
Hunter.
Nah, that
Right.
yeah, that's true.
Like this is what I do, and I also Eric didn't see it. I take the flesh and I sell it to the townspeople for food.
Wait, you sell
Wait
the
a
flesh to the
minute.
townspeople?
Yeah,
They
I
eat it?
forged a royal stamp,
What else
and I
you gonna
put the
do?
royal
with
stamp on it, and then I give it to sell it to the inn, and they sell it to the town.
Okay, so like the plot is that you just own a graveyard, right? And you're taking
No,
care of it.
you randomly woke up one day and you're like wherever the hell this is, and they said this skull says you're the new gravekeeper, and blah blah blah. And you're trying to figure out how to get home.
What?
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like what's that game, Stardew Valley?
It's like Stardew Valley. It's horror. Well, it's not really horror though. I don't know how you describe it. Just do Stardew Valley, except you own a graveyard and you can do messed up crap, like throw bodies in a river that go down to the town
Jesus, man.
and then pollute it.
Would you recommend that to like the listeners?
Oh, I
Like,
just froze all up.
if you could give it like a 1 out of 5 as of right now, what would you give it?
I'd agree.
Sorry. For
No
the
worries.
people who are viewing this,
Sorry
on
about that.
Raylan. So, you want to say huh? You don't.
Eddie, you like to play games.
So what?
He said you like to play games on your phone. So you talk about mobile gaming.
Me? I'm like, shit.
Am I the only one having problems tonight with Discord?
Discord's always messing up. By the way, shout out Discord. No hard feelings. We need help. Come on.
Well,
fix
no,
your
it's
shit,
because they've got that thing going on to where they
Oh,
boosted
where
it
they're
for
doing the
people for
50
free
people.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike,
What's good, bro?
your niece got something to say to you.
Oh no.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
Hey, baby girl.
man. Aw.
All right, mama. I'll come get you in a minute, okay?
Man.
That was sweet, Derek. Derek, you want to inform
Guess it
the
is true what
audio
they say.
listeners?
Other people do make cute babies.
No,
Yo!
the
Oh,
lovely
man.
little voice that you heard was my daughter, aka Mike's niece. My daughter Raylan. She is 5 and very intelligent. So, yeah. But
Awesome,
anyways,
man, I love it. I love it.
bro, she's getting too smart. She
Yeah,
took after
he is.
Mike, and she took a little bit from Mike and started doing the huh. So
Oh yeah. Stuff.
hold on.
Yeti is now a head of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yo, Mike, earlier,
Now he's
What's good, bro?
Cindy and Lily were out there playing with Legos earlier. All right, before that, me and Lily were out there building towers out of Legos, man. We had like 3 foot high.
Mm-hmm.
And I come back in the room talking to Eric and shit. This might have been when I was talking to Eric, but I hear Cindy say, "Damn it," because I can hear the Legos fall.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk out there making sure everything's okay, and all I see is Lily sitting in her lap. Damn it! I look at Cindy like,
Oh,
"You did that. You did that.
right.
Not me. You did that." And Lily just keeps saying it. Cindy's laughing about it and mortified. I'm like, "Don't you acknowledge that she just said that?"
Right.
She
You
keep
gotta
doing it.
ignore it.
She gonna keep doing it, and Cindy couldn't help it. So
Yo.
she just sits there. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm like, oh no.
Landon was saying bitch for a minute, bro. And I was dying. And I was just like, no, I can't acknowledge that. And now, okay, I don't know who taught him how to say the word page, like, because he wants a color on the pages, whatever. But he says it like he's Jamaican, and I don't understand where he got that from. He's like, color pitch. And I'm like, all right, I guess we coloring the pitch.
Yeah,
Are
Dad,
you
we
sure
going to
that's
cut
what
the
he's
page now.
actually saying?
No, that's what he's saying.
No, he comes right there. Oh, Papa, me want to color page.
Oh,
But Clyde, we going to color the page with them Batty boys.
Speaking of which,
not with the
man,
Bati
how's,
boys.
speaking of which, how's Landon doing, man? Like he's been drawing and stuff lately, right?
Yeah, he's doing, man. He's getting growing too fast, man. I always tell Wendy like he'll never be this small again. And low key, like I tried to say that to her to be like, ha, you're gonna grow up and he's gonna be a fucking gross boy like Dad. But at the same time, it's like, man, I'm never gonna get these times back. He's never gonna want to give Dad a hug like he is right now. So,
No, well, you never know, man. Dan just turned 9 and he's still trying to hug and everything.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yo,
Yeah,
with
I don't-
sons, go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know how many kids I got out there. Sorry about that.
So I should have just kept talking. You
really should have.
I was like,
no,
yo,
no, Mike, no. All them nests that he been laid up in, some of them motherfuckers might even have a couple eggs set up in them fucking nests.
I should have just kept talking.
Jesus Christ.
I should have. I be thinking. I was like, yo, man, I be cutting people off a lot, but no, I should have kept talking. Should have kept talking. I was gonna ask. Go segue into this. With like, I always wonder at what age do you like, and this is with the people that got sons. Like, yo, when do you stop giving your son kisses, doc?
You don't. Who cares?
I don't care.
Whenever he stops wanting them, and when he stops,
I think Ryan's right. I think when they start having their own like not personality, but their own like mental consciousness of what they're actually doing and stuff. Like, and if they don't like let them come to you type shit.
I'm gonna keep getting
Basically, when they start pushing you away.
yeah, and when they
he
do,
pushed me away already.
harder.
It ain't stopping, bro.
Yeah,
Well, Mike's like, fuck that shit. You gonna get these.
Yeah.
Now,
You gonna catch these lips?
Will Smith does that.
no,
Will Smith
like,
did that.
Yeah, so did Baby to Lil Wayne. They was grown ass men, not related at all.
my I never did that with my dad. Like, me and my dad always hugged, but like, I don't know.
It's different. It's different for me. I didn't do that with my dad either, because toxic masculinity. But my son is different though. This is the podcast where we talk about kids, coronas, and
Mermaids.
mermaids.
All right. So what's going on with this coronavirus and YouTube?
It's in the town I'm working in now. Apparently, 2 confirmed cases.
It's
Just happened today.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
They're gonna shut down the metro, and I'm gonna be out of work.
Close the door.
Actually, what I heard today was that they're talking about closing the border off from Chester up here, to Illinois to Missouri, completely shutting it down.
Jesus.
Yep. And then we went to Cape Girardeau today to Walmart, right? While we were out, we had to go pick something up, and we don't ever go to the city. There was not only are they selling out of toilet paper, they're selling out of food now. Like, their shelves are bare. Like, lunch meat, all that is gone.
Yeah, and I saw something about that. Pretty much like stores are now giving you a limit on what you are allowed to buy. Like, they are telling you you're only allowed 2 of everything.
Yep.
So
The place I went to
all right.
today had a sign said that they're going to be closing tonight to decontaminate.
So
What were we saying, Eric?
I'm just thinking, man, because like obviously here at the Salt Happens podcast, we talk about pretty much anything, but the coronavirus is kind of getting annoying. What are your like opinions? Do you guys give a shit?
No.
honestly, I don't. I mean, it's been around for years. They've even said it. It's been around for years. For the
only
first
thing. Sorry, Derek.
Oh, you're good. But it's been around for years. Even doctors have said it's been around for years. All you do, wash your hands. If you're not able to wash your hands, get hand sanitizer. You know, if you got a cough into your arm.
Well, shit. This doc, like you guys in the group know that I've been sick for what, 6 months or more?
Mm-hmm.
Like nonstop. This whole house has, and we've been to the doctor so many times. They keep saying it's this, it's that, and at least 3 times I was like, dude, I feel like I have the flu, and then they kept saying, no, you're good. There's no flu going around. And then a doctor somewhere in the Midwest or something put out a statement today, said that the virus has been in the States for a lot longer than we realized, but it's like an extended flu that just lasts a hell of a long time. So
Right.
Yeah. Also, that's why there's confirmed death that I can't talk. People that have died, like you just don't know about a virus and then just know automatically how many people have died. It's been going around for a long time. Like
not
I think
only
it
that,
was
has a
November,
90%
right?
survival rate, man. 90%
Yeah.
survive.
It's ridiculous. Not only that, and I know Mike wants to say, maybe he wants to say something. I'm looking at his face, but I believe, and it's a little theory,
Sorry.
that the flu shot was the coronavirus this year
I didn't get one.
or last year.
I never get
Yeah, I
the
didn't
flu
get
shot.
one. Yeah,
Nope.
I think
I believe, and people weren't told.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a little theory. That's just me, though.
And I think that's plausible. Just because I can see that how that it has an incubation period to get in your system and do all this, and no telling how long it lasts. But I think, I mean, at first, when I first heard it, and even last week when we was on the podcast, I was so quick to, and I think we all were quick to be like, you know, fuck this. This shit is stupid. People being stupid. But like, I guess because my wife is a nurse, she's like there firsthand. She has to deal with this. She has no choice but to be exposed to it.
Right.
And it's like for them, especially in the medical field, it's fucking serious. And I think because we're so far removed from that, I think we make light of it. And I don't think we honestly know how bad this can get. And I think moving forward, I'm kind of withhold judgment until it's all said and done. But at the same time, it's just like what Yeti's saying. You know, survival rate is 95% so far. Mm-hmm. It's considerably new, so I guess you got to look at it like that as well. I mean, and I think doing this comparison to other illnesses or other ailments, I don't think is a fair comparison just due to the fact of how long they've been around. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
well, I have a thought about what Eric said, man, and that's like, I mean, if it was in the inoculation and stuff, the vaccines, that would show that it was intentional, first of all. And that lacks motive. You'd have to find a motive for why they would intentionally infect the population. Second of all, like, it affects my job, like my little secondary job I do right now, because they actually brought in specific cleaning gear that we have to use to clean these offices and shit like that is mandatory now. Like, we can't touch anything. And they're shutting down entire, like, buildings. Like Taco Bell's talking about only being drive-through now. Like, you cannot go in and eat. They're talking about closing down entire factories. I mean,
one place that we actually went to today, because it was such a nice day out and everything like that, we decided to go to like Chick-fil-A and all that stuff. Chick-fil-A has it on their counters. They're like, we are no longer using tables, the server things, the trays. We're not even offering refills.
Sorry, I can't go yawning.
They sat up there and they pretty much closed down their play area. Like, they pretty much blocked that whole thing off, like they were trying to prevent a werewolf from coming in. Like,
the only thing I'm worried about with this is that my daughter's been in the hospital twice now for a week because of respiratory related problems. She gets it. And
and you're talking about, this was what, 7 months ago when it started?
It wasn't even.
I'm saying, like, the first time that she got admitted, that was like 6-7 months ago.
Yeah. So
right?
If she gets it, then that's some serious, you know, if it's causing pneumonia and lung problems.
Well, that's what they're saying, is that the coronavirus is the actual underlying thing that's been around for that long, but people are not diagnosing it because they didn't know what to look for. That's what they're saying.
It goes back to the previous statement that I said, though. Like, I mean, I know that everybody says something and says, oh, I'm so over it, this, that, and the other. But doctors have actually confirmed it. Clorox has confirmed it. Lysol has confirmed it. The fucking coronavirus has been around for years.
Yep.
It is now just starting to make... It's pretty much like it's been sitting and waiting, and something triggered it to become deadlier.
No, what happened was it jumped species, bro.
It's called a mutation, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what triggered it? Nobody knows. I mean, it could be a natural thing. It could be an unnatural thing.
What makes a hurricane? What makes a tornado?
I think we should be clear. I don't think it's the actual coronavirus itself that our annoyance is targeted at. It's y'all motherfuckers that are reacting to this shit.
Yeah,
buying up all the toilet tissue, that's not even a fucking symptom. Buying up all
the baby formula.
Right, and baby wipes. All the baby wipes are gone too.
Now,
they're buying a baby formula and reselling it.
Yep.
There was a couple who made like $77,000 off of Lysol, reselling it at like poached prices on Amazon. Like, they pretty much.
Hey dog, I got baby wipes at the house. I got some extra rolls of toilet tissue, dude. I stick my hand, bro. I got 100 a roll. I got the fucking double rolls.
Oh God!
Hey, what?
But no, like.
Hold on, Derek. Hey, what kind of texture is the rolls that you talking about?
Bro, it's
sandpaper.
It's Charmin strength.
Bro, let me get a
Oh.
full pack, bro. Let me get a
Strawberry
loud
shrink.
pack.
You can't even wrap that motherfucker. You can't wrap that motherfucker around twice without clogging up that tall.
I'm getting excited.
Bro, it's like washing your, it's like wiping your ass with a true rag.
So what you're saying is that you're more annoyed by the reaction from the public, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm more annoyed with the narrative that's made from news because they're blowing the shit. They're the cause of it. They're the ones that are writing the
that's-
headlines,
If
making people freak
you
out.
want to cause mass hysteria, sit up there and put it up on the news.
But like on the other end of that, you were sick for so long. Let's say that when you were sick is correlated with this coronavirus or whatever.
Yeah.
So imagine being sick that long, which is what happened, and not knowing, and then finally they figure it out, and they try to let everybody know this is what's been happening.
How
I mean,
about
it's a double-edged
this?
sword.
How about the fact that and they knew, and now they're telling us because they didn't want another crisis. And with now that we have how many people have been infected?
It's changes every day.
But I think, and I'm partly playing devil's advocate. I'm partly just trying to see the both sides of this. But it's like, at the same time, what Eric was saying was like, they only allow us to see what they think that we can handle,
Yeah.
right? And even this is something that they've calculated that we can handle, right?
The only things I gotta say about it is that
would
people need to calm the hell down and stop spreading it. Stop, wiping your face, doing whatever, just spreading it everywhere. 'Cause if my daughter gets it, we're gonna have a problem. And two, stop buying up all the baby formula, baby wipes, anything that involves diapers. That other people need who have newborns and this, that, and the other who can't breastfeed and drink milk and stuff. I'm sorry, that really got to me when I saw it at Walmart earlier that there's no formula left.
Yeah, they're trying to resell them
At
like
all.
PS4s.
Yeah, exactly.
To lighten the mood a little bit, think about this. I live in a small country town, right? I don't go to the city, so we decided to go to Cape today. There's thousands of people, right? So first of all, we're like, oh my God, there's cars everywhere. Like, we're panicking already. We go into the store, and people are freaking out, and I'm just like, oh my God, I have to get back to the country. I have to get out of this fucking city. These people are grabbing up cases of water, Kool-Aid, milk, fucking just everything. There were no chicken breast. No, nothing. All of it is fucking gone. I know, like, that's,
Wait.
like frozen
he
chicken
said
breast.
up there that chicken breast. I'm like, fuck.
Well, I mean, it's
Right.
right? Like, all the frozen chicken breasts are fucking gone.
All the
I
flour,
don't know why
rice,
that's
all
fucking
that.
funny, because that's like of all the things that he could have said, he said, "Yo, the chicken breasts, bro."
Because I don't eat hamburger anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all I really got.
Yeah, I know.
Probably going too.
I'm not even making fun of you. It's just like I don't know why that stuck out to me like that.
But you guys
No,
are
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
man.
like this just some virus. I think it's kind of ironic that we had riots and protests in Beijing, which is still going on. We had the impeachment process that was going on. We drone striked a general in Iran, and then all of a sudden now every headline in this world is talking about some virus. I find that very unusual and ironic.
Well,
That's-
Michael Jackson ain't allowed to touch little boys again, so they got to use something else.
Yeti, do we have like statistics on where the virus was dropped?
They said that it originated in, I don't remember if it was China or whatever, but it was
Wuhan.
8
Wuhan.
miles. It was 8 miles from a biological test facility.
Okay.
So
A biological test facility.
So hey, while we on conspiracies, I heard that it was made in the lab, obviously, and that the animals, like Yeti was
animal
saying,
got loose.
Not even that. The animals they were performing these tests on to kind of counter this virus, they were supposed to cremate the remains, the bodies, and they weren't doing
But
that, and they were selling it
bat
to those
got
damn
out.
shops, and then they was cooking the meat,
Yep.
and that's how it spread.
But if you read the headlines now, they don't show that narrative anymore. Now it's just some random mutated version of the flu virus that just happened to mutate. They don't talk about that anymore.
Hey, you know what's crazy? As soon as I read, and everybody listening at home, everybody watching on YouTube, there's this dude from Wuhan, China, who, after I heard that conspiracy, he's on Instagram. He got hella followers. He is cooking outside and he is doing all this yelling, and he had this fucking goat split down the middle. I'm like, oh my God, it's true. It's true. He's like, goat. Fucking cooking on fucking hot rocks and shit. I'm like, oh my God.
The only thing, the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'll let you guys go back to whatever it is. What freaks me out? I haven't been panicked. I haven't been worried at all. The toilet paper, I was like, yo, that's kind of weird. Then the baby wipes. Now the food and like meat products is all gone. But what scares me is like 8 years ago, there was this big YouTube conspiracy about how the government bought up all these FEMA coffins, right? And I was like, everybody was like, oh, they got all these FEMA coffins.
Yeah, I remember that.
Millions of them. And now, I don't remember where it was, but there was a news headline that leaked that they're talking about possible martial law if it gets out of hand in these certain areas to quarantine entire cities. Then that gives them the right to basically put up FEMA camps. So if that freaks me out, man. Like we have millions of FEMA coffins, and now like I don't know. I'm freaking out. I don't like that.
They want to put you in one.
That's ridiculous.
Them
Population
storage
control.
containers, putting you in them totes.
I was about to say something, but it's talking about our president, and I'm not putting myself
Welcome
in that position
to
for us
Return
to
of
get
the
fucked up.
Ohms.
No.
We don't want to go that close to politics.
Right.
Alright, so
And they
I
did
guess
shut down the NBA, MLB, and what else?
NHL.
And what's really
Yo.
funny, they're playing 2K live on Twitch.
And they canceled E3, right?
Yeah, they canceled
but-
E3.
That shit was gonna be trash anyway.
Yeah.
Bro,
Make sure to come
It
to
was-
our booth at the convention.
I was
at
gonna
E3,
say,
yeah.
Yeah.
in all seriousness though, like E3 was my dream. Like that was like the ultimate goal.
Fuck out of here.
It was to actually just go as a consumer to see all the gaming companies that I actually enjoyed. And then the next thing you know, they said that they was like, oh yeah, it's no longer available to the public. It's to the fucking press. Like, what the fuck is the purpose? That's when they started seeing, oh, well, there's a decline in the sales and ticket sales and things along those lines because you closed that shit off. If you would have made it open to the public, the true consumers, then we would have been off. You would have been on point.
Let me be real with you. This is probably the reason why they made it for the press only. You've been to a convention. I've been to a convention, right?
Yeah.
At every convention, there's these motherfuckers that pay full price for their ticket and don't go to no panels, don't do nothing. They just go in there with their fucking little messenger book bag and sit in the fucking alleyway with their old unwashed bathed ass and just play their DS the entire time, the entire convention. Just sitting out there stinking up the fucking place.
Or they did the calculation on how much it costs to give out freebies compared to not giving out.
Or they have an image that they're trying to set. So they only want people that's going to be upkept. Generally, the people that have jobs with the press are not going to come in there looking all extra crazy. And so when they do those camera pans throughout the crowd, you can buy them to cheer and shit.
True.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, in the light of things, though, I mean, as far as gaming is concerned, good old Reggie from Nintendo started becoming the board with fucking GameStop. Final fucking Lee, somebody who had a plan of success and drove Nintendo.
Speaking
for
of
so
sinking
long.
ships.
No, like that man saved
Oh,
Nintendo. You can't tell me that he didn't, and he's now part of the fucking board of GameStop to make them more profitable.
Bro, GameStop is dying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he's not going to be able... Look, the only way that Reggie be able to save GameStop is if I take a game in there and they give me more than 30 cents for it.
I just went to a GameStop today, and it's not even really game focused anymore. Now it's like collectible.
Right.
Yeah,
Here,
it's
Bodies
turning
Pop.
into-
Yeah,
Finals.
dude, the whole shop.
But they are actually really cool collectibles. I'm gonna say that. So
Well, yeah, it's turning into like more of a gamer place where you could buy collectible, kind of like A1 Comics, you know?
But at
Like,
that point, just
fine
go
with
to the fucking
A1
comic
and
book
then
store,
just-
dog.
right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
You go to Hot Topic and get
Hey,
half a crate.
guess what? Comic book stores sell video games now, too, so...
well, here's the thing. Here's what gets me about GameStop. Before, you used to be able to get a deal. Like I went to check out Red Dead Redemption 2 today. It's like $40 used.
Yeah,
Why?
because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And
I
you
asked
know
the guy, I
what?
was like, I asked the guy, I was like, what's the cheapest replacement Joy-Cons you got? You know what he told me? He goes, if I'm gonna be honest with you, just buy them brand new for $79.99 and then pay the extra $10 or $15 to get the warranty.
Oh, I thought he was gonna tell you to do it. Never mind.
I'm like, how the fuck does that make it cheaper?
I know how to make it
You
real.
know
was
how
like-
much they paid that guy who traded in that
Because
used copy of Red Dead? They gave him 27 cents.
What?
Probably.
So stupid. The games
Hold
aren't
on.
even cheaper there
Hold on.
anymore, man.
Let me just
Wait a
check
minute.
this out. Hold on.
They
Go on, keep
probably
talking.
seriously gave him like $12. I guarantee it.
Yeah, how much you say that game was for?
20. It was 39 for used.
On what system?
Xbox One.
For the
Guess how much
audio
credit they
listeners,
give you for it?
How much?
Store credit with just regular value, $12.
I called it. You hit dead on.
And they can't stay in
I
business
nailed
on
it.
fucking double profits? Are you kidding me? Get the
Derek.
fuck out of here.
Derek,
Yo,
we talked about you working at GameStop a few times, but does that sound?
oh, that's accurate. Because
Oh, shit.
one dude sat up there, and when people come up in there, I'll feel like oh yeah, I'm gonna trade in this game. I'll look at them and be like, you don't want to do that. They're looking like, why? Like,
But I
seriously.
really want to buy Brink. I really want to get it.
Oh,
Let's say how
when
much
Brink
Brink
came
is.
out, I was working at GameStop when Brink came out, and
Brink's
I
like
tried
$1.
it first. Like I took it home. They had a nice little program. You could take home the game. You can try it out. That way, you can give a review on it when people ask about it and everything. The first person that asked me about that game, they was like, so is this game gonna be like really good replay value? No.
Who developed Brink? Oh,
Like,
I should have known. It was Bethesda that. Oh my god! All right, it's Bethesda.
No.
Bethesda.
It's $2.99. You can still buy it.
It's $2.99.
Yeah. Let's see how
They-
much. Let's see how much you can trade it in for.
Mike,
Oh, God,
when
it's
you go
gonna
in there next year,
They won't even let you do it.
now.
Oh man.
Now this is like some inside shit for y'all. If y'all ever go to GameStop, for real, ask them, have you pennied out any games? What I mean by penny out is
Oh, I know what you mean. Keep going.
pretty much what they do is if they see a game's sale decline so much after so many months, what they do is penny it out. Meaning your in-store employees can actually buy the game for an actual fucking penny. But little does the public know, you can actually request to see their pennied out items.
A lot of stores do that. Dollar General is one of them.
Yep.
And it's not labeled that way, but normally it's in that it's a basket shelf looking thing. It's normally
Walmart does it now too, but they hide it behind other shit because they have to legally put it on the shelf for the consumer, but they don't have to put it anywhere specific. Because I found it before. I found a lot of them, and I used to have to tag them.
But
That's some shady
that's
shit.
just something for y'all to know. If y'all ever go to GameStop, if you really want a good deal on a game that you haven't seen in like a good minute, ask them for their pennied out items. Watch how quick they be like, how do you know about this? Guess what, bitches? Got you.
Or not.
I'll never
Just go to
step foot in a
G2A.
GameStop again. I wanted to look at like a
Yeah,
little
I'm with Mike.
Game Boy Advance or whatever it was for Logan, and they treat them like collectibles now, all of them.
Hold on. Keep talking. Let
Bro.
me find out something for you, Yeti.
Which Game Boy? What like the, I think it was a Game Boy Color, and they treat them like the N64s now, just collectible items and shit.
Right.
Yeah, especially the Pikachu ones and all, and the clear purple ones.
Speaking of
Yeah.
which, I know a dude who's got like a full blown collection of the Pokemon fucking Game Boys. And
Oh, does
they're
he?
still in the fucking box.
Oh my god.
Did you know that? Because I had looked at an N64 the other day at this pawn shop. They wanted like $69 for it, right? And the guy told me he was like,
It's not bad.
"Yeah," he was like, "I actually have a stack of these." He was like, "And I got them all for like $12 a pop." And he told me where you can get them. And I was like, "What about GoldenEye?" He goes, "That there's an edition of GoldenEye 007 somewhere that's $5,000. 5 G's."
Yep,
That's a lot of fucking money for a cartridge game.
bro. But there's a reason though. Some of them, and I remember this shit because everybody was losing their minds when the game first came out. They had a limited edition Goldeneye, and I think one of them, they said one of them was actual gold, but some of them were painted gold just to throw you off.
They did that with Zelda with the original Nintendo, didn't they? They had the gold cartridge for a while.
Yeah. Some of them are actual gold and some of them aren't. So you got to figure out which one you have. If you found out that yours was gold, you better keep that motherfucker in the box or in a safe.
See, yeah, and this is why I was just saying, like, don't even go to GameStop no more, man.
I'm not fucking with GameStop ever again.
People. I'm a big believer in buying physical copies, but if I can get a sale or if I get a deal, if I'm gonna get it. So I just mentioned G2A earlier, right? You can buy not only PC games, you can buy console games as well, but it'd be digital. Now I don't know how legitimate this shit is for me to be fucking doing this. This is not a spot.
Honestly, it's pretty legitimate.
We do not defend them, but they are good. Yeah.
And I'm not advertising them. As a matter of fact, fuck them. How about that? But they serve a purpose to do what I need to do. That being said, Red Dead Redemption Xbox Live Digital $26.86 on G2A.
Yo.
Yeah.
And you know why people don't like them? Because on Reddit, dude, Reddit hates them. And
Yeah,
part of the reason is because that company will buy those codes in bulk, and then Microsoft only makes so many of those digital codes. So they will buy them in bulk and get a discount, and it pisses people off.
Yep.
But I mean, it is what it is. If I can get it for $26 compared to 40 at fucking GameStop, you know where I'm getting it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways that these people that sell on that site get these keys, and it's not necessarily all of them are bad. I mean, I'd say the minority of it is.
I mean, fuck, you can meet me out back behind your car and sell me one for $12, and I'll buy it from you.
Or you just tell me you got it on your person, and I'll fight you for it.
There you go. Mike's gonna be like, run that code, man.
Yeah. Run it.
You guys remember Game Genie?
Catch this.
I do.
Yeah.
You guys ever use it?
Hell yeah.
I
Yes,
did.
sir. That ain't
What
Game
was-
Shark.
What was it like? What game did you use it on the most?
Contra.
I don't even
Well,
know.
there's Contra, Mario. Oh man, there's
I
one
did
in
Mario.
particular, and I can't. Zelda, the two Zelda games, the 1 and 2.
I used it on, I think it was Perfect Dark, on the N64 version, man, because you could actually get all the GoldenEye level stuff.
Sonic
So use it all the
3
time.
on
Yo.
the Genesis.
Yeah, that was a Game Shark then, if it was on the Genesis, right?
Same thing.
So
They had Game Genie, Game Shark.
Shark was in 64.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember.
that was fun.
Yo, the Game Shark sucked compared to Genie. You had to enter like a 64-digit long code.
You really
just to do
did, and
the
if you messed it up, you couldn't backspace.
Yeah.
You had to do it all.
Type the whole shit.
You're reading out of that little
That
book,
was-
and you're like 001, 00.
Yo, we struggled. We struggled. I remember fucking begging my grandparents for a little cheat code book, and oh, things were in this thick, dude. $24.
Man,
Yeah.
All
and
my friends begging me to write down the codes from it.
Did you guys ever go to like the websites for the cheat codes instead of buying?
No, we old, bro.
CCC.
No, I bought the books, but I'm asking. Like, I started with the book, but I'm asking, or like you talk to your friends and they knew because they had a book, and then
Yeah.
but I'm saying, but did you guys ever go to
Towards
the
the end.
websites or anything?
Yeah,
nah, man, I
cheatcc.com.
was ripping the code parts out the back of Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Shit, one time somebody let me borrow their book, and I straight ripped a page out of their book.
Oh, you're wrong.
Dog, I remember when
What the hell is wrong with
GameStop
you?
was still Electronic Boutique, and I remember I was playing Final Fantasy VIII, and I was getting stuck on the fight right before the second disc against Raijin and Fujin, and on that page, I thought I would forget that fight. So in that little, because back in the day they had what they call it game guides, right? And I got to that page and I fucking ripped that
thought-
shit out in the middle of a GameStop and walked out that fucking GameStop.
I can't say I haven't done that.
And he looked at me like, "What you gonna do?" I'm like, "Bitch, fuck you. I come here every week." But
What was
now
it?
it's-
Tips and Tricks magazine.
Yeah.
I used to go into the shop and save with a pen and paper, and just sit there and popping them bitches down. Well, that's what.
Yo, is that illegal? If you go into a store and you like read a book and write shit down
That's a good question.
I don't know.
on a separate page?
I mean, is it any different from going into a store now, looking at the back of a book, and then just taking a picture of it?
You wouldn't steal a car, would you?
Yeah,
You wouldn't download a car.
I would if I could
Bro, I
download
would
a car.
download
I
a
would.
house.
Damn. Do anybody? This is how fucking old I am. Yo, I used to call the 1-800 number on the back of the Sega box to get fucking codes.
Oh, hell no.
Oh Lord, I knew
tried
that.
to once and I found the rates, and I said my grandma will kill
I didn't
me.
know about them rates.
This is
Oh,
how old
no.
I am.
And that way they showed up on the bill, they didn't show up at Sega.
$5.99 for the first minute.
And when I was growing up, 1-900 numbers was them sex call numbers.
No, no.
You too.
And
Hey.
my dad was in there getting a pop quiz. He wasn't ready for it. Until they found out, they caught me once, and I was trying to remember.
Sorry
I still
about
remember this. That was a whooping I never forget, because I still remember the code that I was trying to get. It was the Vector Man 1 and 2, and I remember
Yes,
the
sir.
cheat code was Abba Dabba, and I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but now I do because it was beaten to me.
All right, so to wrap up the whole GameStop thing, right?
Don't shop
Stop
there.
fucking with
What's-
GameStop. Let it die.
What's happening with the GameStop is what happened to Blockbuster, correct? Can we all agree on?
They're not adapting to the times.
I thought GameFly would have had him up out of here a long time ago.
Blockbuster was such a nostalgic experience, though. Like, that's something that I don't think I will.
I don't think anybody would be able to get over that. As far as
I did.
I still go to Family Video every now and then. They got
Yeah.
hella,
Why Netflix?
man, like $13 a month, man.
It's the experience. It's going
It
there.
is.
It's the atmosphere, you know.
Hey, you know,
Watching my daughter and son pick out a
different
movie, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what's different from going to Blockbuster versus a theater? You don't get shot.
What's
Where
seriously,
you going to
though, Mike,
Blockbusters? Because they were still shooting when I was growing up.
Mike, you can rent Switch games and stuff still, too.
Well, I was born in the 90s.
Man,
so
fuck Blockbuster. I was Hollywood Video anyway.
1995. Yeah.
Hollywood
Family
Video was the
Video.
one with all the raunchy stuff, man.
Oh, they
They had that curtain.
They had the tapes.
Look
In
at
the
the
back room, Eric.
for the listeners
All
right
right,
now.
hold
Mike
on.
has the most mischievous face I've ever seen him have.
Hey, man, they can't keep an eye on all four of us.
I got a story. I got a story.
Uh-oh.
How many times I gotta tell you to stay out of there?
I'm scared, Eric.
Shout
What is
Shout out Clayton. Thank you for the story. All credit goes to you.
Hey, fuck you, Rick. All right, keep going.
Now,
it? Jesus Christ.
apparently, okay, so there's a store here called Family Video, right? In Indianapolis. Oh, I don't want in Indiana.
We all have anything.
Right. So it's called Family Video.
We have 'em.
Okay.
Some of it's family.
It's all family.
Clayton had an experience where he goes into this Family Video, and this guy is walking around with his wife, and he said to his wife, "Hey, this is where they keep the fuck movies back here." And
Jesus
so
Christ.
he opens the curtain and goes back there, and Clayton hears, like, very faintly in the background, "There ain't no fuck movies anymore!" And his wife fucking runs out, and he runs out, and the dude at the register is just like, "What the hell?" So, apparently they keep kid movies there.
sounds like somebody was disappointed.
Yeah.
Like,
Why would you
they-
even want to
Yeti,
rent
relax.
porno?
Relax. Dial it back. Kid movies as in like Barney and shit, bitch.
No, I'm saying like they got rid of like the naughty stuff.
Yes.
According to, yeah.
Internet.
I mean, I guess I don't see why they would rent them anyways. Free, why pay for it?
So yeah. Anyways, like.
Yo, where we are going? We have left the rails.
So Blockbuster, would you
Bring it back? No, kill it
would you
with
bring it
GameStop.
back? Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty
With
much killed it with
GameStop.
GameStop.
Reminder to everybody in the St. Louis area: as long as they don't cancel it, we are still going to that convention in June.
Yep.
Wizard World
Absolutely.
Convention. The
Yeah.
guests seem a bit lame, if I have to say so myself, but we're gonna be there regardless. Shout out to Rich Sensei saying he's gonna be down there. Shout out to Momo and Henry said they're trying to fuck with us. Hey, but if any of y'all in the St. Louis area, St. Louis proper, come and holler at us down at that convention in June. June 5th through the 7th, I believe. Or is it 7th through 9th?
I believe it's I would have to look. I believe it's the 9th, though. You can always actually, to all the audio listeners, all the listeners, actually, thank you for listening. Follow us on our Twitter. Follow us on all platforms. We'll keep you informed. Absolutely. 100% of the time, we stay loyal. And check our shit out. I see you clicking on our YouTube videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make
Ryder,
sure you
say
hit
something.
that bell. Talk
Yeah.
to us. We see you watching. What are you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
We ain't one of
Definitely.
those giant YouTube channels where that we just don't respond to anybody. We will respond to all of them.
We're actually
We
looking
always
to respond to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I'm,
5 people
for,
here.
I'm ready for the smoke.
Also,
Right.
Yeah.
for Mike, you were right, 5th through the 7th.
Okay. As usual,
So.
I was right.
Derek, stop Googling that. We ain't professional here. We gonna guess.
It's-
Oh,
Calendar.
Get your
We're
fucking
Googling
phone
a
up the
lot of-
screen before they see your
We're-
fucking shit.
We're a lot better
See
than
what?
a lot of the podcasts out there. Actually,
Hold on.
before we close out, I want to say something.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm right here. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We are a lot better than most pop out here.
Let's go.
And I'm not trying to say that in a really fucked up way. Like, oh, we're better, but
Nah,
we are.
fuck that. We better than anybody that's on our tier, anybody that's on our level of podcast. You ain't fucking with us. Period. And if you think you fucking with us, come see me. Come see me. Josuke Black, aka Larry Landis, aka Mike Shields, aka Hulk Buster, cause I'm busting these.
Finish
What?
that.
Bro,
Finish that.
Please finish that. Was that a 4-letter word that started with N? What do you?
relax. Good sir.
You better get that eyebrow out of here, like you the Rock.
Hey, Mike, where can I find your Twitter at, bro?
Hey, at me with all the smoke. At Final Boss Versus. It's Final Boss VS on all platforms. You can find me anywhere under that. Just Google Final Boss Versus the World, and I'm the first thing to pop up because I work hard to make it that way. Fuck with me.
Jesus.
What's up? It's your boy Lil Kaw, aka Lil Dark Meat, aka.
I thought you said, look, it's your boy Lil Cock.
It's your boy.
It's your boy Young
Lil-
Pocky,
Hey, what's up?
aka
I
Lolita, aka VR chatting as a thicky thing.
appreciate Twerking on the beat, bro.
Hey, ain't nothing like being a woman in a VR chat.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but let me say this first. Thank
Get
you
on
so
it
much
tonight.
for listening tonight to all the listeners. My name is Darks. I'm a musician, producer, and director. I'm also a low life. You can find me at Dark Salts at Twitter. Oh, Twitter. And my Instagram. I barely use Instagram, guys, but I'll definitely start using it. And I believe that is SH Official Darks.
Yeah, you only changed it like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the stuff settled.
Why don't you throw
Oh,
some random backwards letters in there, like?
if you need a beat, hit me up at officialderanged@gmail.com and I'll make you that fire.
Ain't nobody fuck with Eric.
That fire. Yeah.
Nobody fucking with me, Ben.
Yo, my beats are better. I don't care. Come at me.
Like literally, seriously.
No,
All right, but, yeah, what's up, Derek?
Yeah, tell all the people where they can't
I'll-
find you because you be doing shit. Go ahead. We on the podcast. I'll keep talking if you ain't.
Anyways, you can catch me on Instagram, on Twitter, on the Saul Happens Twitter at just.derek. Anyways, yeah, I've been posting videos. I'm trying to do that more with the Saul Happens group every Wednesday. Try to keep y'all informed of what's going on. I know some of y'all may have seen the video talking about the coronavirus, and hopefully everybody's staying healthy out there. That's some serious shit. But no, catch me on Instagram, just.derek, Twitter, just.derek, and then on the official Saw Happen Twitter page as well, trying to keep y'all up. So yeah, and also to pay respects to one of the founders of the group, Mike has really told me to step up to the plate as far as being a part of the podcast and everything like that. So I'm trying to meet that same initiative with his ambition.
It ain't about beating my ambition. Where do you see this being?
I see it sitting up at the top. I see it sitting on the way.
Then start acting like it.
We're already at the
on Mount
top.
Fiji.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I'm seeing that Japan trip in our future.
You gotta act like the best to be the best.
You better stop seeing it and start planning for it. Like you
trust
better
me.
fucking start telling AJ and them, yo, that's happening. You gonna deal.
Yep.
Yo,
Either you can come or you can stay, but I'm going.
True. That's
We're
my
going
shit.
to the
Japan's my
ramen
place.
shops, man. We are finding all the ramen in Cherry Blossom.
with or without your motherfuckers, I'm going to Japan in 2024. Just make it
Yo,
know.
we really are better than the others. Look, how many people got a music producer? We got a Unabomber, we got a cowboy, and then we got a Ninja Turtle. Like, how many others got this? Come on now.
We start studded. Oh.
I hate how you threw that out there. I'll let it pass, but I hate that shit at the same time.
Yo, I was thinking about it for a minute.
I know you were.
Yo, this
Because
is
I thought-
Rhino. You can't find me anywhere, blah, blah. You know how much be
Ryan, no, how are you gonna just give him a lecture and then be like, oh yeah, you can't fucking.
I didn't
find
lecture him.
me.
I called him a Ninja Turtle.
No, I know what I'm talking about. Come on, where
Oh.
can they find you? You got one Instagram account, right? Like, come on, what's up? What are these
I think it's at
fools?
Rhino88 probably. Same on Twitch, same on Steam.
All right,
Same.
I'm
Ain't no one trying to find me.
Catch him on Twitch for real, because he does. This is the man with the games. He is
I
the
ain't done
man of many
anything.
hats. So catch him on that Twitch.
Hey, if I'm not from Jamaica, then why me wear this hat?
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Have you not seen Half Baked?
Oh man.
I
You
have, but
Think
I,
about it.
I don't even.
All right,
What are you-
Baby Hand Unabomber, what's going on with you, sir?
Hey, what's up? It's the Yeti, the little bitch, also known as the Bearded Dragon, aka Buttermilk.
Hey, Yeti, you doing that hand thing?
I can't see; it's too dark in here.
Bitch, that's because you turned the fucking lights off and then you're.
Yo.
Anyways, as I said last show, back, and now that I've got everything situated, like I'm saying, family, you guys can expect some really cool shit. If my kids would shut up in the background.
Let's go fight him. About to go fight him.
Round one. Fight.
But you can literally find me on any freaking platform by typing in the Yeti, YETTY. I'm on Xbox, Facebook, you name it, I'm there,
He
man.
ain't on PlayStation. But we ain't just neither here nor there.
That's because PlayStation sucks.
PlayStation ain't got no games anyways.
PlayStation got all the games. What the fuck you
Getting
mean?
my
They
fucking
got
cheek
nothing.
clapped by Mike himself and Tekken, man.
You got Uncharted. That's all you got.
We got Persona. We have Spider-Man. We have The Last of Us. We have, man. The list goes on. I'm not even.
I still ain't hearing
Final
good things.
Fantasy.
You the one who paid for PS Now to fucking play Last of Us. Fuck the fuck up. So anyway,
You're right.
All right.
Damn,
to
you called me out on that.
Wait, Derek, did you go do your plug?
You already did my plug, bro.
Okay.
So again, this has been episode
Hold on,
29.
wait.
No, we done.
1 second. Look. The easiest way that you can find our podcast, Yeti, do the phone shit. Show them how easy it is to find our podcast on any platform, anywhere.
Oh yeah. Okay, check it out. I can't see.
It's simple. It's easy.
I can't see. So basically, you just pick up your fucking phone like this. You say, "Okay, Google, play Salt Happens podcast," and this is what happens.
Sure, Salt Happens. Here's where you left off.
Or you could do this too.
And it literally comes up with every episode available, even the newest one.
You could even do this. Hey Google, what is Salt Happens podcast?
On the website open.spotify.com, they say, Salt Happens is a podcast with 5 washed-up salty gamer dads that have a passion for gaming, anime, tech, and geek culture.
I got a better one. Hold on, here you go. Okay, Google. How do you say Ryan is a little bitch in Japanese?
All right.
What the fuck? Now I'm messing with my fucking Google.
Okay, thank you, Google.
Yeti found out he was good at saying that.
Yo, we done here. Episode 29 of the Salt Happens podcast. I don't get the Ninja Turtle, Cowboy, a music producer that also doubles as a skeleton, and Erwin, Billy, and Mandy are in a podcast together. Just know that Salt Happens. We out, bitch.
You're an angry